Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to my live stream for Slay the Princess. I was going to just do the demo for this, and I had a viewer tell me that the game was coming out soon. I didn't realize it was coming out this soon, though. So rather than just the demo, we're going to be playing the game. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to be doing the whole game today. Apparently there's a lot of different endings. Really quick, let me just fix up here. We'll go full screen here. Hopefully that looks a little bit better. But yeah, I am excited to give this a try. Will I be able to do the whole, a whole run through in this episode? I'm not sure. I took a quick look. It did say that the run throughs can vary based on what choices you make. So they can go from, 2 to 4 hours. So don't know. We'll see. But I'm really excited to give this a try. Let's just jump into it. Let's go. Man, a lot of people in the chat. People are hyped for this game. All right.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
We've got narration.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
All right, guys, let me know if you can hear the voice acting or not.
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
I can increase the volume if you guys need me to. Alright, so the whole thing about slay the princess. I don't know why, hold on just a second. I'm not sure why the, sorry about that. I don't know why it's, make it a little bit louder? Sure. Also, I don't know why the screen looks all weird. I have a full screen, but for some reason... Okay, hold on just 1 second. Alright, we'll increase... Alright, so hopefully that should be a little bit louder. So you guys let me know if that's okay. So we'll return. I don't know what's going on with the thing. It's a little bit off. Let me just... Can I fix the... Alright, let me just shuffle that over. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's get into this. Oh, wow, okay. Choice. Explore the end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Okay, let me just put my face cam. Sorry, guys. The problem with the new game is I don't know where things are going to be, so we're going to move this over here since it seems like this is where the choices are going to pop up on this side. Hopefully it won't jump around all over the place. Anyway, sorry. Okay. Explore. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do it? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world? Holy shit! This is the very first... There's oh my god, there's 15 choices. Okay. I'm already, excited. Have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the left. Turn around and leave. So I'm guessing it's going to be maybe a Stanley Parable situation where if I just choose to leave, the game will not let me do that. But let's see what happens if I try to leave. If I'm just nope, I'm not participating in this.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, each choice has so many issues, or so many options. Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and slay the princess. Okay. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin and talk to the princess. Maybe I will slay her, maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. Lie. Yes, I definitely know where we're going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I am not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna walk in the opposite direction now. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Oh my gosh. See, this would be me. This is me, is I have the terrible sense of direction both in games and in real life. Is yeah, I totally know where I'm going. Or just no. Yeah, we'll lie. I definitely know where I'm going. Absolutely.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine.
Yeah, the game is totally not... It's probably gonna just put me back on the same path and be yep, you don't get any choices. You have to kill her.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
This is really giving me Stanley Parable vibes.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong.
Oh, voice of the hero.
Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
The voice of the hero
Ignore
sounds...
that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
The narrator sounds exactly like the voice of the hero. There's something to it, right? Or are those supposed to be two completely different people and I'm just I have a bad ear about like different voices. Because it sounds like the narrator and the voice of the hero are kind of the same.
It looks like this path.
I knew it. I knew that was going to
also
happen.
leads to
Knew
the
it.
cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
So, guys in the chat, how many of you have played this game already or have watched another playthrough of it? And what were your thoughts about it already? Okay, so it is the same VA. Okay, cool. So there's got to be something to that, right? The fact that the narrator and the voice of the hero are the exact same, right? I like the idea of maybe they just couldn't hire more than one person. Okay, I'm going into the cabin. Sheesh. Turn around again and leave again. I'm stubborn.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Waste your guys' time
It's
too, sorry.
remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Oh, I can't get over, like, how many choices there are. I don't care, I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everybody should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. Quietly continue down the path. Alright, I'm gonna do it one more time. It's probably just gonna keep doing this, but I'm just curious about how many times the narrator can say the same thing.
Silence is deafening. But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're in the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation.
I gotta say, the art style is really cool too. I love it's all like kind of pencil hand drawn, and just really impressive that they have like all of these choices and they have a narrator voice acted to respond to all of them. It's crazy. So I definitely feel like this is one of those games where I could probably do multiple playthroughs of this and easily play this game on live stream for a while, if you guys want that, of course. Revealing Storm said, I've done a playthrough already. It feels like I barely scratched the surface of the game. There's, wait, almost 100 achievements? Whoa. That's, wow. Well, I'm not an achievement hunter, so I'm not going to go for that, but yeah, it feels like, I mean, you could have a mathematician pick the amount of choices and how, like, how many potential endings or ways it could go. It's crazy. There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go to the cabin. Fine. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I'll start walking in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm gonna keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
I'm just being... I also am like, if I have to actually confront the princess, she's gonna tell me not to kill her. I feel like I'm too weak, so I just don't want to meet her at all.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Something's happening here.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes.
Oh, the music's getting kind of weird and wonky.
Familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Oh boy. Also, how scary is this game? Oh, I really don't like how this music is going all weird. I don't like that.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers...
Oh, is it the same cabin just over and over and over again?
Light. In every direction,
okay.
There is a path. And
that's really creepy,
and
yeah.
not just a cabin. The cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw
yeah, I don't like the music. It's giving me kind of like Doki Doki vibes when things got weird, like everything's a little bit off tune. It's just like, this is wrong. This is not how it's supposed to go. You're going off script and everything's breaking down around you.
What's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends.
Did I just get an ending right now? Everybody dies? That's it? Done? Oh, chapter 2, The Stranger. Okay, so we're already going into a second chapter.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay, so we're restarting.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in
Still
the
got
basement
that
of that
weird
cabin
music, though.
is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, It will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? Oh, you bastard. You're in it for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I died. The whole world ended. What am I doing here? Those walls weren't here. Oh, the walls. The walls weren't here last time. You can't force me to go to the cabin. Lie. Yep, okay. Heading to the cabin, where I'm definitely going to slay the princess. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Silently. Okay, so at this point, it's locked me in. It's locked me in. I'm gonna say the whole thing about the walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
So it has to be me, huh?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive
Voice of the
audience.
Contrarian. Whoa, okay.
He might
What?
have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever...
This is interesting. It's almost like a play. It's like I have an audience watching me to see how I'm gonna react.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Okay, okay, so here we're getting the same things again. Hasn't this already happened? Alright, let's say I'm gonna be aggressive. You bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
By tricks.
Oh, also that's that's kind
kind
of cool that I can move the camera around. I don't know if it really does anything, but
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're
all right, we're getting a little bit of repetition here.
The path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's. If by ruining my the world hasn't.
Okay, so now we're getting less choices. Lie. Yep. Okay, definitely going to the cabin now.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this.
The narrator's like,
seriously.
I can see the
am
choices
begging.
right here. I can tell.
A warning.
Oh,
Before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
I'm just waiting for the reveal that, like, all of this is just in somebody's head as they're locked up in a mental institution or something, and they're just like, all of these voices are just him. Okay, well, we only got one thing to do.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many
Whoa,
cabin
that's
interiors,
trippy. This is
all
so
connected
trippy.
Across what's almost
So cool.
the same space. It's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any
Right?
sense.
It's very strange that the world can just kind of change. Like, now there's walls, the fact that everything's a little bit off kilter, everything's a little off.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
So I'm kind of curious,
You'll
if I
need
just
it
go
you want to
in,
do this right.
if I just go in and stab her, I don't even let her talk. Like, I'll know, right? I'll know if she... if nothing bad happens after, but then again, I guess I'll be thinking if nothing bad happens. But if I don't, or if I don't kill her and she does end the world, then I'm gonna know that the narrator's telling the truth. I'm not sure. Maybe, I think maybe this run, maybe I'll just, like, go in and I'll just kill her. I say this, but I'm also very weak-willed if someone is begging for
If he
their
wants us
life.
to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
I also like the idea of normally you have to save the princess from something that could end the world. In this case, the princess is the one that we have to kill.
You can't just say that. But when everything here is so wrong?
It's one of those things where it's just like, it's a game where, like, the premise, I'm like, oh, it's smart, but at the same time, I'm like, it's crazy that nobody thought to do this before, you know?
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide
Oh,
you.
Riddling Storm says,
Your
I've
job,
gone down one of the
which is to
weirder
slay the
paths.
princess
That's...
and through that action, save the entire world.
That's what I do. That's what I do. This is the weirdest path? Cool. Cool. We're going strong right from the start.
If you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Ah. So now that I'm going down the weird path, and part of me wants you guys, I want to get your guys' opinion, but at the same time I want to kind of go into this blind and make my own choices. But I'm like, would it be weirder if I just talk to her and see what's going on, or if I just kill her? Like, what's gonna happen?
Oh, you've piqued my interest.
I feel like I'm already
What's
losing
gonna
myself
happen
here.
if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself
I
together.
kind of want to lose myself, actually. Maybe I am a little bit contrarian.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Of all of these, I definitely feel like I connect most with the voice of the contrarian.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Okay, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Ooh, approach the mirror, take the blade. Okay, let's check out the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door.
I'm a vampire. I have no
Isn't much
reflection.
to see here.
What? Or I'm not there at all.
What are you talking about? This is normal. It's a mirror.
Okay, there's grime on it.
Or at least it'll
Maybe
be
we will
a
wipe it
mirror
off
if
and
we
there will
wipe
still
that
be
out
no
right.
reflection. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach
Oh!
forward and rub your hand against
I'm the
camera.
monster!
I hope you know how ridiculous you are.
Ooh, interesting. So if I hadn't done this path and wiped the mirror, I would have no idea. I'm like, I don't know if I am a creature or I'm turning into a creature. So it's cool. So it's like the beast has to slay the princess, but apparently to save the world.
But there was a mirror.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, then we'll see what.
I can see why this is one of the weirder paths. I'm intrigued. Alright, let's... Ooh, okay, so I could choose to take the blade. You know what? I'll take the blade just in case.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I said I was gonna kill the princess right away, but I feel like at the same time, I'm committing to the weird path, so I want to talk to her at least. I want to get more of her perspective on things.
Okay, fine, you took the knife. But you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the... It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Gosh, I even get to choose which way to hold the blade. I'll keep my grip as is.
Great. You keep your grip the way it is. Your task awaits.
It's funny, every choice feels like, was that the right choice? Is there a right choice? Throw the blade out the window.
Yes! Seriously.
Another one's going to appear, isn't it?
Throw the blade at the window, blast shower in the cabin as your weapon flies out.
Oh my gosh, Doc, your comment is so
Suppose we'll
true.
just have to
It says
deal
this
with the
feels like
princess for
D&D
now.
session with difficult players. I am the difficult player. I would love to play D&D. I promise I wouldn't be this much of an asshole, just like defying the dungeon master at every moment. But I didn't even make that connection. This really does feel like it's a D&D session, and I'm just being a total dick.
We'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there, done that. I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better
This
if we
would
had a
be,
weapon.
actually, this would be a cool little, like a one-off session, is like, you have to kill the princess. Somebody's telling you have to kill the princess to save the world, but do you trust them or not? What do you do, right?
What's done is done. Good luck.
Oh gosh, am I gonna have to, like, kill her with my bare hands now? Enter the basement. So I'm going to the basement with no weapon.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Whoa.
revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Oh gosh, RAD cosplay got me nervous, being like, oh no. I was like, what did I do? Infected by the spirals. Oh no, the spirals. Who put this Junji Ito into like my D&D session? What's going on here?
Hello?
Ooh.
Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do,
The narrator's probably like, bet you wish you had your blade now, don't you?
we don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make,
Please don't have the princess jump out at me. Please don't have the princess jump out at me.
And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Ooh, take the harsh stairs to the left, take center stairs, take soft stairs to the right. I feel like soft stairs, like, that sounds like it would be the safe way, but I feel like the game's... I'm just gonna go with the center staircase. We're just gonna go straight
Step
down.
onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not
That's
to stray
right,
onto
just
any
keep
of the
going
many splitting
straight.
branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else. And so you take one careful, focused step after another. One foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways.
Narrator's fucking with me.
But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
Oh, wait, what? Okay.
You slowly lose sense
Wait,
of
what?
yourself the
Uh-oh.
further you go.
Oh no, what's
Time
this?
disappears, and you can feel yourself.
Everything's
begin
just
to
getting more and
untether.
more, like, just simplistic.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things
Whoa,
experienced
that's so
are
cool.
the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing.
The contrary to be like, yeah, let's get on
unfamiliarity.
with it, come on.
And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Oh,
What the hell was that?
oh, I didn't mean to skip that. I'm sorry. Ah.
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the
Aw,
stairs.
Revealing Storm, thank you so much. $10 donation. Going to work, but I'll still be listening to the stream in the background. I'm so excited for you to play through this. I hope you get all the best endings. Thank you so much. I definitely already, I'm like, this is a game I am going to be playing at least a couple of playthroughs because I want to see all the different ways it could go. I'm really liking this so far.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just...
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to skip. Okay, he's being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit. Sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, try to get our bearings. She seems normal. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What is your name? Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent to slay you. Oh boy. Fuck, there isn't an option to just kill her, huh? I wonder if I had the knife if I could, but now I don't. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna just straight up say it. I'm afraid if I... Oh, I don't know. Frick. These games are so good at, like, making me really doubt what choice I should make. Okay, let's do this one. Do you know why you're down here?
Is this a quiz? If you're here, then surely you know why I'm here.
She doesn't sound quite the way I thought she was going to. She sounds very modern. I thought she was gonna have that kind of, like, I don't know, Disney princess voice, just to kind of put us even more... like, at unease, being like, oh, but she sounds so innocent. Could she truly be a monster?
But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen.
What?
Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope.
Wait, what?
Please
It's like
just
she's
end
got
this
other...
already.
Whoa.
One way or another, just do it.
That's so cool. This is so cool. What the heck?
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures.
Yeah.
Where there was once just one of her, there is now
What
another.
is happening? This is so cool. I just love that the game is like the art style itself is kind of playing around with itself.
We can do that?
Seems like we fractured a little bit
I
too.
don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late.
What if the
You
contrarian
have a
saw
job
the
to do
truth
here, and
though?
you need to do it now.
And that's why he's having doubts about it and doesn't trust the narrator.
New plan. Let's see if we can get more.
Or he's just a troll. The contrarian's just a troll. There's more of you now. What is your name? Getting down here. Okay, it's the same thing. I'm getting you out of here. Try to free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Regretfully think about the time you threw the blade out the window. Wait, all of these seem like... It looks like I'm going to pick all of these at the same time. That's strange. Okay, I'm just going to go with this.
Wait,
that.
that's not right. Go on. Take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
So every time I try and go against the script, the world
You can
fractures.
feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Oh,
Find the blade
what the
suddenly in your hands. All at once,
Wait,
you use it
what?
to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish.
Okay, what is happening? What the hell?
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
Just love you got the different, like, innocent, creepy ass face there. Like, whoa.
But this,
Oh my gosh.
we can't. Do you not have anything?
What?
witty
This
to
is
say?
turning into Junji Ito.
Could
What
use
the
a bit of
hell?
wit right now.
Oh my goodness. What the fuck? This is so creepy.
No, I
Oh
don't.
my
because
God.
this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world, the princess collapse in on themselves before it all.
Oh, geez, it just faded out. That's cool. Oh, hey, Matt Goldsmith. Welcome to the chat. Glad you can make it.
Falls apart? I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this.
The
were we?
narrator's like, fuck this, I'm out. you didn't listen.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
Oh my gosh, this
We
is
should
so freaky.
help her. I think we did this.
You think?
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
He's like, I was just having fun being a troll. I didn't think that there would actually be consequences for it.
Please.
It's going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No. You just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. Say nothing. Okay, I'll say I'll do my best. But you don't know... Oh, I got, thing. The illusion of choice. When everything is possible, nothing is. Well, there we go. There's one of over 100 achievements that I got. You don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She is gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here?
Oh,
Why
shoot.
now?
Oh, I didn't even think about the option to save, because I'm going to have to start all the way at the beginning again. But, you know what? I'm just going to, like, just make my choices. This is my run. That's it. And then maybe I'll do something completely opposite next time. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we would go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look in the mirror. Let's say the narrator is gone.
It is. Does that mean the world ended? Again?
Oh, I think that's just the dungeon master being like, all right, you want to do this yourself? Fine. You want to just do what you want? I'm out of here. Okay, I think I'm supposed to look at... Okay, let's do this one.
She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
Okay, I think we're supposed to look at the mirror.
Something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. No. Don't do that. I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
You approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The body, it's you. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, okay. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Oh my gosh, it's so creepy.
Finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Oh my gosh, there's so many options. But are you the gift of a fragile vessel?
I am solitary lights in an empty city.
Everybody's gonna stop talking in riddles. Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network.
I wonder if I can use this information and bring it into another, like, playthrough and learn more each time. I'm a person, except I'm not. I'm like a creature. I wonder if she's gonna be like, you don't look like a person to me.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers.
The music's really nice too. It's very calming, but also can be very creepy.
To make my own. These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
It's funny, before she talked very much like a person, and now it's almost like she's like a weird entity that just talks in riddles.
I am sorry that you met this vessel so
The vessel.
early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes
So, like,
here but us.
I got myself into like a weird purgatory. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? I feel like this is very important information. I'm just gonna ask as much as possible.
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where
I'm not the
thing
one
begins
speaking in
and
circles.
another ends?
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel.
So the thing is, I can either attack her, or I can kill myself, basically, to get myself out of this
if only you believe
weird
her to be able to.
absence of a world.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Oh, wow, okay, there's more. Holy shit, okay. Aren't you scared I will find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? What if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? I'll pick that one.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay, how many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
God, she talks about how I talk in semantics.
The rest will find their own way home.
What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now.
I guess I missed my opportunity to either kill her or myself.
Hollow.
Oh, I am not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Oh, wait forever? Wait forever. What happens if I pick that?
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh, that's so cool. All right, neat. If there's another game I played that did that, where it kicked me out.
Return to me.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I thought I'd have to restart all over again. I never left your side. Attempt to outweight your destiny. Whoa, I love that. I love when games go fourth wall like that. But not in a scary way. Aren't you scared that I will find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Oh, it was Doki Doki that did that? I thought so. I thought that was like, it booted me out, and then I had to like go back into the game. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
And you and me and her kicked you. Yep, right? Because they're kind of two sides of the same coin. I'm glad the fact that I didn't have to like restart from the beginning. It just like brought me back to just like exactly where I left off. All right, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Ooh, everything goes dark and you die. That Ooh, that spooked me a little bit. Alright. A spiral vessel. Bring this. So I've gotten 4 achievements with that first
You're
run
on a
through.
path in
Oh,
the
5.
woods.
The
And at
real
end of
Slay the
that
Princess
path
starts here.
is
You'll
a
know it
cabin.
when you see it.
And you're here to slay her.
That is so cool.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and skip. Alright, here we are back again. Have you considered... I guess because I don't remember anything, right? I thought there was going to be a thing like, wait, what just happened to me? But I don't remember. Alright, let's go with... Have you considered maybe the reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Oh, Matt Goldsmith asks, this may or may not be a bad idea, but do you know about liminal horror games? I've heard the term liminal before. It usually refers to like liminal spaces. I don't know what the exact definition is. So I would like to be educated on that for sure. Is this a liminal horror game?
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Let's say, have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or
There's like, oh
very,
shit, did I
very
pick the wrong
evil
person to do
people,
this?
but surely you're not one of those, right?
Do I get some sort of reward? It'll be like, the reward is the world not ending.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, so I will get a reward. Apparently, okay, so liminal is empty spaces, supposed to be eerie, back rooms, kind of stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, I've seen things about like, talk about like liminal aesthetics, and people have like back rooms of like department stores or empty department stores and stuff like that. Oh yeah, there's something kind of creepy about that, like just that whole empty spaces. I mean, I guess depending on how scary the game would be, I might try playing some liminal horror games, but depending on what kind and how scary they are. Can you tell me what my prize would be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Okay, alright, we'll just continue on to the cabin because we know that we can't fight fate, at least in that aspect.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and we're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Alright, is it gonna not be all weird because we decided to just go straight to the cabin this time? It should just hopefully be normal?
The interior of the cabin is
Oh,
almost
okay, yeah,
entirely
it's
bare.
normal.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
We're definitely gonna
Perched
take
on
the
that
knife this
table
time.
is a pristine blade.
Now, it's funny, like, I know that there's no right way to play these types of games, but I feel like it would have... I don't know what would be, like, more effective if I had done this first and seen it normally, and then, like, played it later and got the weird ending where everything's a little bit off, or there's almost something a little bit concerning about this, the fact that I've seen it all kind of weird, and now I'm coming and it's just normal, but I know that it could be weird. I don't know, it's like, it's almost extra spooky that way.
The blade is your implement.
We will not
You'll
throw it
need
out the window
if you
this
want to
time.
do this right.
Alright, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase.
Hey, there we go. It's just a
faintly
nice
illuminated by
normal
an unseen
trip
light
down.
in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I wonder if the princess will remember what happened last time, too.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi! Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm supposed to kill you? I'm just gonna come right out and say that.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Aw. Dark Souls 2, that's okay. If this isn't your type of thing, no worries. Thanks for checking in.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm here to talk. Steel your nerves and step forward. Okay. This is going to be the... I am actually going to try. I'm actually going to try and see if I can kill her, just to see what will happen.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the
Damn,
only
she is
weapon
not
you have,
reacting the way I
you'll
thought
have
she
to
was
get
going
close
to.
enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Huh. I thought she was gonna really play the, like, oh, I'm just a girl chained up. What do you think I can do? She almost seems like she's daring me to do it, which is interesting.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade. Slay the princess! Let's go!
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
I'm going completely opposite of what I did last time.
You feel
Oh,
flesh
shit.
easily give way
Well.
and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh,
She's like, oh, you actually did it.
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed.
I mean,
should
I
have seen
literally
that
did
coming.
warn you and you kind of dared
But
me
I have
to.
to wonder,
Oh. She's like, was that the right choice?
do you actually believe this
Oh.
was enough to kill me?
Ooh.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes.
Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it?
Is it, though?
She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her
Maybe
face.
she knows that she can't die because she's just gonna come back. Like, we're just gonna repeat this again, right? Because if the world didn't end, if I killed her, then that should be it, right? I shouldn't have to do this again, but I will.
But is it over?
Yeah, right?
Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. Exactly.
It's over. Don't get all worked up.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
I really don't think you should do that.
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not
I
telling
feel like
us?
there's lots of things the narrator's not telling us.
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Remove the blade, check for a pulse. Alright, let's do it. You're right, she's dead. Let's get out of here.
Yes.
I'm not getting close to her,
exactly.
just to be on the safe
It's
side.
over.
I want to see what happens.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in.
I'm just waiting
and
for
help
something to
ease your
jump out
guilty
at me,
conscience.
something to happen, like I can't get out.
But that day
She's
isn't
going to appear in
today.
front of me.
Let's just get out of here.
Or like I walk out of the cabin and it's just chaos. Leave.
You open the cabin
Or
door,
nothing. There's
ready to
nothing.
return to a world saved from certain doom.
Jokes.
Only a world saved from certain
Nothing
doom
at all.
isn't
Frick,
what
I
you find.
frickin' knew it. I'm walking out to
Instead, what you
nothing. I
find
always end up at
is
nothingness.
nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away.
Oh, okay, so I just sacrifice what, myself?
You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Wait, this is my prize? This is great, thank you so much. This is my prize? This sucks. It's bullshit, let me out of here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past.
Oh, cool.
No.
Like, what, I get to live forever
This
in
is the
nothingness?
beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be
Well,
sure
we're
if
definitely
it's
going to talk to the
days or
princess
months
next time.
Or years, or even decades. It's all a
Oh, I've never been
wonderful,
happier?
boring
Okay.
blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just going to stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? Of course we are. I like it here. I was like, nah, we're fighting this.
I do, but you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Oh shoot, are we gonna go downstairs? Because I didn't remove the blade. So maybe we're gonna go down there and the body's gone and we don't have a blade. We can't even like kill ourselves. To what? Is that what he wants? Like he wants us to kill ourselves and like start again?
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out.
The narrator's gonna be like, oh, well you don't have a knife, so nice try.
You hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Anything to get out of this hell. You're right, I didn't like that idea. I'm just gonna stick around and do nothing, at least for a little while longer. I'm gonna pick that one. Now I'm being contrarian against the hero.
What a relief. I suppose we've got all the time in the world for you to change your mind. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time.
I like how the narrator is
not
telling us we're happy and the hero's like,
still has plenty
are
of
we
meaning.
though?
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Oh, good ending! You did it! You saved everyone!
To completion.
Ooh.
You cannot go
Oh, I'm waiting
further
for a jump
astray.
scare here. Ooh. Past the point of no return, there was no going back now. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Okay, maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. I'm gonna say, we're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Okay, maybe I'm not happy.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably
Alright,
not
so
going
we're
to like it.
repeating here.
Blade.
Okay.
I can hear He's right. Do you hear that? Do you not? Don't you dare.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine.
Alright,
Whatever.
what is waiting
For
for
the
us
first
down
time
here?
since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Chapter 2, The Spectre. Alright.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path...
Was it called
is a
something
cabin.
else last time? The second
the
chapter?
basement of
Was it
that
called The
cabin
Spectre last time as well, or
is a
have they changed it?
princess.
Maybe I'm just overthinking it.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alright. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine.
Voice of the
It wasn't very
Cold.
hard to
That's a
kill her
different one.
last time. We'll just do it again.
Cool. Okay, so it was. Tulip said last time it was called The Stranger. Okay, I like that even like depending on the choices you make, even the chapters change names.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist...
And we have a
that
new
this has
voice
happened
now.
Before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Alright, this is more than deja vu. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it.
Now, is the narrator
Like
just
I
messing
said,
with
we've
us?
just met for the first
Does he
time,
truly
you and
not
I.
realize this has happened already, or is he just playing around with us? It could go either way. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at
Third,
least a version.
technically.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which
Or
probably
fourth?
only happened
Jeez,
because you
keep
didn't
track.
listen to me. Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too. Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
Narrator feels a little bit like a abusive boyfriend. Just like, I would never hurt you. What are you talking about? Gaslighting me?
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything?
He really is a sassy
Asking
pants,
that,
isn't
it sounds
he?
to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside
probably
the
thinking
cabin
about how, like, there's
disappeared,
different
we
worlds.
died, and now everyone's right back where they started.
Every time we start this again,
Sounds
it's a
pretty
different world.
consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here.
Whenever there's time
Time
travel, there's
simply
always thinking about
rewinded
alternate
itself,
worlds and how, like,
or you instead
that affects
transported to a
your
different
decisions
world
affect other
entirely.
worlds.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you
Now
left?
that's what I want to know. I mean, we didn't slay the princess last time, and then she turned into that weird amalgamation.
It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying. Just stay focused, will you?
Let's talk about the princess.
Just be quick about it.
Alright, if anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone. Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How could someone like that end the world? Okay, hopefully we can ask all these questions.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round. Yes. Maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end. But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all. You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense.
Sorry guys, hold on just
You'll
a
get
sec.
your happy ending. I promise.
All's good? There we go. Sorry about that. I thought I had turned my do not disturb on my phone when I was getting a call.
Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you?
His idea of
Oh,
happiness is very
no
different
use
from
arguing
mine.
over your masochism.
It's not happiness,
Cabin
it's just
awaits.
existing. Okay, here we go. I can't ask these questions. Last time I stabbed her and she died. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Right? Right? That's a good point.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person.
Oh yes, right?
capable
I'm
of
the
doing
chosen
this.
one.
Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Wow, the hero get very easily flattered there.
Of course we're special.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. This is boring. He's clearly not interested in
I miss the
talking.
contrarian voice.
So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop bothering us.
That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Alright. Alright, I'll go to the cabin because I want to talk to the princess some more.
A warning. She will She won't. The interior of the cabin is
Oh,
cold.
the mirror's
A soft
back.
odor of
Ooh,
dirt permeating
interesting.
the air.
Interesting.
Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note.
Really?
is
The
an
only
elegant
furniture of note?
antique
Not the
table
spooky
with a
mirror?
pristine blade perched on the edge. The
I like that
blade is
everything
your
changes
implement.
slightly.
You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Yeah, this whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died. You certainly haven't already slain the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
So he's not even
What are you talking about?
mentioning the mirror.
This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
Whoa, okay, so
Or
what,
at
is he
least
just
it'll
being
be a mirror once
contrarian?
we
Or
wipe
can
off
he
that layer
honestly
of
not
grime.
see it?
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I
And
hope
once
you know
again,
how
it's not there,
ridiculous
only
it
I
is.
see the mirror.
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Alright, we'll take the blade again, but I'm
You
gonna
take
talk
the
to her
blade
this
from
time.
the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. The door to the basement groans open. The room below is
Oh,
silent.
silence.
Nobody's here.
Ah.
Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As
Oh
you descend
shit.
The final step. The form of the princess.
And Narrator's
comes
like,
into view.
okay.
A skeletal body lying in a heap on the
Yeah,
floor.
even the narrator
its
is like,
wrists
wait a
still bound
minute.
to the wall by a thick chain.
Wait a minute.
Okay. She's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought,
Oh.
the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes
Oh,
stare
she
up
looks
at you,
kind of cute
followed
as
by
a ghost.
mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? A ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again.
Oh man,
I
I'm
had some
paying
issues
for
with
my
our
actions. I
last
was hoping
meeting
she was
with-
going to be alive and we could talk to her, but nope. I mean, we can, but she's not alive.
The princess drifts across the room
Uh-oh.
into your orbit.
Hey, it
gently
was just a
running her fingers
misunderstanding.
across your shoulders and
Just a
down
misunderstanding.
as she circles you.
Her touch is cold.
It's so
and
cool,
ethereal,
though.
formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again.
What good does it do,
If we
though?
wanted
She's
to.
just gonna keep coming back. No, we're gonna wait and see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
This is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed her. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. Sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that, and it wouldn't be hard to do it again. I'm sorry. Is there any way I can make it up to you? The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up. Holy oh my gosh, there's so many choices! Wow. What do you want from me? If I had known I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say, it teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything, and I had to kill myself to escape. I guess I should tell you why I was sent to kill you. You were going to end the world. I was told you were going to end the world. Okay, clearly slaying you isn't going to work. What do you want? Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts? You're dead. There really isn't much for me to do, is there? I guess I'll get going. Leave her in the basement. Slay the princess. Wow. Wow. Oh, shit. Revealing Storm said only 2 people made this game. That is amazing. But there has been some very good games out there that has been made by either one person or a very small group of people. And what's cool is, like, all of the options, they feel realistic, like what someone would actually say in this situation. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to the narrator and be like, see, dude, we told you.
Yes, obviously things are strange right now. I think it's safe to say that you've seen something you shouldn't have seen. Whatever worlds you've hopped between, whatever versions of me you've met, none of that matters now. There's no changing what's already happened. But you have a job to finish.
Finish how? We already did what you told us. And now she's a ghost.
You haven't tried slaying her yet this time, though, have you? And then what? And then you'll have saved the world.
I think he's asking about what happens after we save the world. If that's even still an option.
What do you mean, after? You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? Are you going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? Because I didn't much care for that.
I'm not going to lock you anywhere.
What an interesting
Oh,
choice of
I'm not going to
emphasis.
lock you up. Someone else is. Do you know why you came back? I'll say, I shouldn't have done that. That was an oops on my part.
Too little, too late. But you can still make things right.
She's not in a position to bargain with us. You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
We don't have to do anything, but maybe we should. We did kill her. Wouldn't it be the moral thing to help her now that we have another chance?
When a hero slays a monster, does he apologize to it?
No. So don't try to make things right. She was going to end the world. You didn't do anything wrong. Aside from apparently killing yourself, and that doesn't have much to do with her.
Okay, do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me. All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper. A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Okay, yeah, let's go into these things, like, I'm not floating around like you and I died.
You don't look dead, killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are. I've tried to leave on my own, Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between
She's
the
like
walls.
me. When I tried to
But I
leave,
never found a way
I always
out.
just ended up back in the same
I always
place.
wound up right back here. I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here.
She's so
But you
different.
can come and go as you please, can't you?
She's so different. Last time she was so
Let
antagonistic
me
with
hitch a
me.
ride. After all,
Ooh. Ooh.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead.
Oh my god, the amazing let the
so
princess kill
badly.
off the narrator. That would be cool.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
What if I say no? Okay, now we're going into a whole set of things here. What if I say no? This would just be temporary. You'll leave once we're out of the cabin. If I let you in, do I still get to be in control? Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you would end the world. Sounds great, do it. Let the princess possess you. The answer is no. I need to think on this. Let's say, I was told you would end... I mean, even if she's going to, she's not going to tell us the truth.
and what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it.
Alright, what are you going to do if I help you get out of here? Obviously it was wrong of me to believe that. How could you have ended the world if all it took to kill you was a knife to the heart? Well, I mean, she's not completely dead. I'm not cold, I'm just dumb. I'm just a big, dumb, stupid idiot. Stupid. What was I thinking, just believing what I was told? You didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the world? Well, were you going to end the world?
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave. I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt. Maybe I'll haunt you. It's a tough question, asking someone
She's
what
not,
she's going to do with her life.
She's not making me want to help her.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that, either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want? The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
You still didn't answer my question. Even if you don't want to end it, does letting you out mean the world is going to end?
It does. We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think. But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't. And you ended too. But here you are. And you don't even look any different.
Oh, the
I'm not
whispering
so
is
sure
creepy.
endings are real.
Okay, oh my gosh, there's so much I can do. Okay, I know I shouldn't save, but like I'm kind of curious to like, you know, to see if there's like the choice between either like just killing her again or letting her possess my body. So I will just this once I will see. Okay. Will it even give me the option here? Okay, I'm gonna let the princess possess me. I want to see what happens.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Thankfully, I saved right beforehand. Then again, this feels like the type of game where it would like delete my save and be like, nope. Ooh, I don't like that sound. Ooh.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a
Oh, it's like my
stabbing
bones
pain,
are breaking.
your muscles
Ooh.
twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
Interesting, interesting.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass.
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
Now I've got another
the
disembodied voice in my head.
Me is what I am.
Who cares what we are?
So she's in our
Well,
head and
this
she's
is-
be like, oh, there's a bunch of
that's all
other
that
voices in here. All of these pieces of glass, I guess.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a
That's
person.
cool. So the princess can go into my head and she can kind of tell us like what's going on inside my head, which is nice.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
I feel like I'm
This
just
is
being pulled
infuriating.
apart in
Just
two different
whatever you
directions.
do,
Both of
you
them are
can't
manipulating
leave
me.
this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Is he gonna tell me to kill myself with the knife? I can't think straight. There's too much noise. Slay the princess. Leave the basement. Well, if I slay the princess, then I kill myself too, right?
It's okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time, and everything will be fine.
Now she's talking really nice to me. It feels like she's being overly nice.
Everything won't be fine.
I'm
if
kind of
you
curious what happens
listen
if
to
I
her.
leave. Will the world end?
One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
Leave the basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
Is her like is the whole thing about the end of the world, is that just at the end of this world? Like once she leaves here, you know, maybe it's not a bad thing.
I do.
Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part
This
of
is
the
getting
world.
too philosophical for me. Actually, it kind of has been from the beginning.
I suppose
Makes my
it's
head
all
hurt a
matter
bit.
of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
A
against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you.
He's
for
just
as
like, I'm
long
just
as
a
I am
voice in a body. I can't do anything.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
And whine.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Trudge forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door
Also,
handle.
nobody's commented on the fact that I look like a
Pause before
lizard
you open
man.
it.
Like, what's going on
Exhaustion
here?
sapping
Am I the only
what's
one who
left of
sees
your
that in
will.
myself? Is that why I can't see my reflection? Is that why the world doesn't want me to see my reflection?
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see.
Oh,
Yes?
nothing?
Nothing. He's gone. And
So
is
this just
everything
keeps
else.
happening, huh?
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the
So-
cabin really end the world?
Killing her, this happens. Not killing her, or I guess killing her and then letting her go out of the cabin, this happens.
We're still here.
Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of it?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Oh, hitchhiker. Pick up a passenger and take her to her destination. You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
Anna, you actually freed me, didn't you?
You can stop calling me
sorry.
killer.
Thanks for
At
giving me a
least.
second chance, killer.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Oh, it's happening again. It's happening again. Is she turning into that creepy... Oh, there's the mirror again. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we
Okay, this is
try
what
and
happened
find her?
last time, right?
And there's
We
that
went to the mirror
mirror.
and then we saw her and we
Why
asked
is
her
it
all
here?
those questions.
Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Trust me, we've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
You don't need to comfort him.
Alright, I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Whatever makes you happy.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown. You've grown. Oh, okay, so every time it does change a bit. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Go to the cabin again, okay. There she is again. You're at the cabin. Is she gonna say something different this time? Be like, you've returned to me.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was
Okay, so
before.
each time we come in, she gets a little bit bigger. She did talk about like the different shards of stuff. Like, yeah, we can get more.
Whenever you are ready, I
Okay,
will wipe
that's
your
really
slate
cool.
clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met, thank you. Oh, there's another one that says the same thing, well, but why? Why do you want me... What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on the vessel? Don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? Ooh, attack the entity. Oh gosh, there's so many things here.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same. Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Alright, when this is done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys.
So interesting. So like if I just keep bringing her things and she just gets, what, stronger? What's going to happen at the end? Maybe that will be the true end of the world if she gets really strong.
What I am is different from what I was.
I don't know where this is going to go.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you. Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet
interesting. I wonder if like I go back on a save, like, and I change a decision I made, if like the game's gonna call me out on it. You know that at the end of this, I'm gonna kill you.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Okay. Oh gosh, I'm so interested in what happens if I either destroy my body or attack the entity. I'm gonna save again, because I'm just curious. What happens if I destroy my body? You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
I'm guessing if I try and kill her, the same thing will happen. So what happens if I attack the entity? Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as
okay,
we are
well,
now.
at least I gave those options a try. That's awkward. I'll be like, we'll forget that I did that, right? I'll say, what do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Alright, let's say I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on
I
what
will
I
go
am.
back and I will do the option about killing her to see what happens.
We will meet again.
You're on a path in the woods,
Okay.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. We're just gonna launch it again. I was looking for an option to be able to go into my saves. Load game. Here we go. So we'll try this one. Okay, let's slay the princess.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air.
Ooh.
No matter how many times you stab
I
at
guess
her,
that makes
no matter
sense.
how
Try and
many
stab a
angles
ghost.
you
That's
strike
not going to
from,
go very well.
all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say you could touch me. Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. Now I'm getting accusatory.
Well, yeah. You brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms? when
That's
you
a fair
obviously
point.
had stabbing on the mind?
That's fair. Leave it at that. I was like, well, I can't really answer that. Slay the princess harder.
You swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade cuts through nothing. as
I
she
guess I have to let her
disappears.
possess me, and then I stab her, right? Because I can't stab her as a ghost, right?
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment. She draws in close.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here together. All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells
Oh,
of
she's
sorrow
gonna
to pits
jump
of
scare
wrath
me.
as she stares into you.
But I guess violence is the only language you speak.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens. Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Stare at her in silence like a badass.
Can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. Horrific splintering.
Oh, never
the
mind.
squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you don't choose to give me
Ooh,
my
interesting.
freedom,
Will she
I'll
remember
fucking
this if
make
I
you
just
give it
load
to
up
me.
that previous save that I just loaded?
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Or just die. Alright, let's try slaying the princess.
You swing
Well,
your blade towards her with
what is the
coil
definition of
rope.
insanity?
It connects.
Oh,
A gash
okay, there we
widens
go.
across her neck, glowing ectoplasm.
Somehow I feel like that's not going to be the end of it, though.
But it's too little. too late.
Ooh, heart ripper. There
In
are
her
worse
hand,
fates
you
to
realize
suffer
she
than a
clutches
broken
your
heart.
still beating heart. It thumps unsettlingly. Did we get her? Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon.
So I
killer.
imagine the next time we come into the cabin, she's not going to be too happy with us.
Afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, chapter 3, the Wraith. Okay. So we're in a whole new chapter now.
You're on a path in the wood, and here we go again. Off to slay her again. The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we
Voice of the
start
cheated.
again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it. Come on, let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer. Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this
I have to
was
assume,
rigged from
is
the
there?
start?
Maybe the voice of the cheat is not wrong. Maybe there is no true ending.
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of...
Maybe that's the whole point of this game, is like,
Cosmic
does it
pity
really
work.
matter?
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them. But wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring? Not if they're creative with it. Okay, so you've already been here. Twice even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves.
And why, pray tell, did you do that?
Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy.
Well, were you happy? Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
It was boring.
It was bullshit. So you killed yourself?
Yes, and then she killed us.
Even though she was already dead. This is all fake.
It is wild how many directions this could go. So I was like, I did it too soon. I tried to kill her as a ghost, which what I should have done, or what I meant to do, was have her possess me and then kill her while she was in my body to see what would happen. But because of that, I got a whole different, chapter and a whole different way of the story going. And it's cool that the
let's
story
try to
actually,
get
like,
back
the
on
game
track.
keeps track of
You're
what you've
real.
done.
The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish. Why should we help you? So you can just lock us away forever again? No, I don't think so. Tell you what, I won't do that. I promise.
Oh, that's what he said last time. He's like, I won't do that.
Oh yeah, sure. That changes everything. I mean, he did promise. And you believed him?
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
I have a feeling if she sees us, she's not going to hesitate to try and kill us again.
Now,
Wouldn't
be
blame her for it. We tried to kill her. We did kill her once, and then we tried to kill her again.
It would. I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
Thankfully, you all aren't the ones actually making the decisions, are you? You know what you have to do. You have to slay her. You have to save the world. Nothing matters more than this. Don't play by his rules. Everything here is rigged. Everything is changing to whatever's convenient for him.
Oh,
Even the woods are changing.
Yo Carter asked if I've gotten the voice of the Contrarian. Actually, yes, the first run through I did of this, I got the Contrarian, because of course I went against everything the narrator told me to do, because that's just who I am as a person.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence?
Yeah, at least we're getting a different path, so that's something new. It's not completely repeating itself.
I really should have said that.
Ooh.
It'll make your task more
Okay,
difficult.
he let something slip.
But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Alright, are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept we've been here before. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever eventually, we're going to let her out. We might as well do it. Well, I did do that in one of the loops, I didn't save at the end of that one. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. Proceed to the cabin. There's something else we haven't tried. Turn around and leave. Well, except I did do that and it doesn't work.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. That's a hedge, not a wager. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met.
Music's
at
so
all those other
creepy, too.
beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
Well, there's been a couple of times where the voice
They've
disappeared,
clearly all
right?
been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it. Then she finds a way out on her own. Ugh, of course she does.
So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out.
Only we don't have to see her. That's gotta be
Yeah,
better,
she's
right?
probably got a little bit of a grudge against
No,
us.
it's strictly worse. But she can't kill us out here.
Why would staying out of killing distance be worse if she's
I
getting
love the
out
way that
regardless?
they're reacting. Like I said, they're reacting like people actually would. They're trying to like think things through. It's like this would be the logical thing. Is like, maybe we should just stay away from her. Or...
Because it's cowardly, for starters. And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her. And whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that. A delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong. More rules, more rhetoric. Since when is there a wrong way to slay her? I'm sick of it. Makes me want to end the world out of spite.
Alright, let's go to the cabin.
Continue down the path towards the cabin.
I will be right back. Hold on just a sec. Alright, sorry I'm back. I just, I have a very nice husband who is getting my food going for me. I just want to make sure it was going, because I want to make sure that I've got something to eat after this. As I always do, I tell myself I thought I was only going to play for maybe an hour and a half, but I got sucked in and feels like I'm not going to be ending anytime soon.
There, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then.
Oh, now he's
out.
going reverse
What I
psychology
care.
here.
It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Like I said, this is like a dungeon master who's just had enough of our shit. Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you actually given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right
Ooh,
now.
I just take my
especially with all
glasses
these
off.
Clowns offering up their
Well, it's
useless
pinching my
advice.
ears.
Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her
Yeah.
out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
We broke the narrator. Nice.
The interior of the cabin is
Oh.
long and dark. A single
Ooh.
narrow hallway
Okay,
stretching far
okay.
into the distance. Curtains
Always
billow
this
out from
mirror,
tall
huh?
windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing.
So there's not even a basement anymore. She's gonna jump out of that mirror. I don't like mirrors in horror games. You know things are gonna either appear behind you or jump out at
The
you.
only furniture of note is... that's strange.
Even you have to acknowledge the mirror's there, right?
What's strange? Is it the mirror?
He probably doesn't see it.
The mirror?
Yeah.
No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of the hallway, and right now we can't see behind it. What is there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way
Oh,
to the
okay.
basement.
So the basement still exists.
The way to the basement? Don't you mean door? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening. What are the odds she's waiting for us right behind it?
Right.
If I were running a bullshit factory, it's what I'd do. Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you.
I don't trust this narrator.
Certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement. He can't see the mirror. The knife is gone, defying his expectations. Who the hell is calling the shots here?
Maybe it is the princess. She's somehow
Nobody's
manipulating the
calling
world.
shots. That's how reality works.
Or I'm breaking it down because I keep changing, like, the world, so everything's just breaking down around me.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation.
I am the
We
voice
just
of the
need this
cheated.
to be
He is
over.
my spirit animal. Other than the voice of the contrarian.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there. Here we go. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black
Ooh.
of the opening. Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts your bones.
Oh, well.
Icy pain radiates up from the
Maybe we should have been nice to her.
flooding your veins as your legs
Didn't even give us a
numb with the
chance.
shock
I don't
of
blame
it,
her.
collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with
Oh,
the
that's so
terrifying visage
freaky.
of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice.
She
her
looked so
gleaming
cute
palm
last time.
jagged from ear to ear,
Yeah, she's
crowded
horrifying.
with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Oh, I liked her before.
I feel. I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. I thought maybe you'd see what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But
Maybe she's
no.
like, I took the
You'd
knife
rather
away
use
so
that
you
knife
wouldn't
to
do
repeat
that.
The same mistake over and over and over. Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse. Well, maybe a lot worse. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your
Okay,
body,
so she did say
and I'm
that
going
last
to
time.
walk
She's
you
like,
out.
I'm not even going to give you a chance. I'm just going to take over your body and I'm leaving. And she is.
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
So does that imply last time when she asked me to let her possess my body, like she could have done that if she wanted to, but she was just like giving me the option? It's actually quite nice of her.
I say we let her do it. It's something different. Do we even have a choice? You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time.
Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade?
Well, unless you have any specific ideas.
I mean, interesting. I'm definitely some sort of lizard thing with like fur. I don't even know what I am. Look, we're even. I killed you. You killed me. Water under the bridge. I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a victim too. Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you know better than me? You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you? That's fine. I actually came here to free you. I don't think she's gonna believe any of those. I'll say, can I just open the door for you? Or I'll say, wouldn't possessing... she won't fall for any of this. I'll just say, can I just open the door for you?
I don't think you get the magnitude of hatred that sits between us. You've broken more trust than I thought I had. Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. And you think that's even? How adorable. But I think you forgot about the part where you
Yeah.
tried killing me again.
Yeah, no, we're definitely... I definitely have tried... I've killed her more times than she's killed me.
If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom.
Now, I wonder if I could
But
quick
either
load
way,
right now if
you're
there's going to
about
be a
become
comment about
passenger.
that.
Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind
Part of me
us.
wants to try quick loading and see if she comments on it. That'd be really freaky if it'd be like, there's nothing you can do to get out of this. And then I'm like, oh yeah, you think so? Start the game over again.
You remain pinned to the
Oh,
floor
that's
of the
so
long
freaky.
hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all
Yeah, they're all
wrong,
wrong. I don't
limbs
like
bent
it.
and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
This is a true creepy ghost. Like, before she was just kind of like an adorable specter.
Her torso
Not this,
stretches
not
until
this.
her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, crush you along
sorry.
with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here?
Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely like the last time she was so like, thank you, this is so nice of you. I can forget that you killed me. Now she's just like, fuck you, we're getting out of here.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
Oh,
So
definitely different from
cramped in
last
here.
time.
Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Oh gosh, is she just gonna kill
know.
off all of the voices?
You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding.
Yeah, good point.
Your
Lunar
body
said
slumps against the wall.
she's gonna be
desperately
possessing a
clinging
body
into
with a
the
messed up
invisible
foot. Wouldn't that be kind of inconvenient? She did that to us.
There's another option, you know. Don't help either of them. Flip the table.
That's so cool. The way it just sounds kind of muffled because it's in my head.
That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss. Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Oh, let's throw our body into the abyss. Let's go.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss. Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter.
That's gonna restart it, right?
Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's just a step away.
Oh, The Exorcist 3. When taken against your will, deal with your enemy the only way you can.
To overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
I don't hate you, I just did it for the lulz. I just wanted to see what would happen.
Her thought slips through you.
But I can understand why you would think
as you
that.
fall, and fall, and fall.
This is quite different than the last ending I got.
What an end. But at least it's ours. An empire of frigid nothing. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now? I want to know what he thinks happens now. Oh?
Oh, has he
And why
disappeared
is that?
again? I gotta feel like there's a connection between each time when he leaves. There must be a connection.
He's gone. But
Terminal velocity ceases and you feel something, a mass, a growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening?
Oh, it's taking it again. She got another one. We got another vessel. And the mirror's probably going to show up again. We're going to go get to talk to her. Yep, there it is again. But you don't answer her before she's gone. You feel a resistance under your feet once more. Memory returns.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Alright, approach the mirror. We're just gonna look up. We know what we're doing. Let's go. We won't even talk about it. Let's get this over with. And and the bloat grows, or you've grown. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Alright, let's see what she has to say now. Ooh. Ooh, I love that. She's different now because... Oh, that's cool.
I am more than I was
Is this what she's gonna look like from now on? She has like this such ethereal voice coming out of her, but she's horrifying looking.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Alright, let's say some things I haven't said before. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
There is a hurt that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
Alright, well, we know destroying the body and attacking the entity don't do anything. I'm just gonna do a quick save of this. Oh, look at the difference between those two, huh? Alright, let's go back, and then I will probably wrap it up for tonight.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
A seething vessel, bring the wraith to her.
You're on a path
Alright.
in the woods, and at the end.
Alright, we'll save there. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna go to the main menu. Okay, guys, so that is going to do it for my first, but certainly not my last live stream of Slay the Princess. This game is amazing. Holy cow. I love it. It's confusing and wild, but it's just so crazy. The fact that 2 people made this game is unbelievable. Like, it's got so many more choice options than so many of these, like, AAA games where they tell you that your choices matter, but this really... Like, I don't think I've ever had a game where your choices seem to change and matter as much as this one does. It's absolutely amazing. The art is stunning, the music's beautiful, sound effects, voice acting. Wow, it's just like top tier all around. I think this is going to be a really fun game to continue to live stream, and you guys seem to really enjoy it too. So whether you've heard of this game before, you've played it, you've watched other people play through it, or this is your first time even hearing about this, thank you so much for joining me for my playthrough of it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was enjoyable for you guys. Maybe you got to see some endings and some stuff you hadn't seen in other ones. I'm super excited to get back into this game and see what happens next. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Okay, that's cool. Alright. So yeah, anyway, that's gonna do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a really fun one. You guys were really interactive on the live stream. This was a really fun one, and we're gonna play some more of this next week. I will let you guys know when that's gonna be happening. Have notifications turned on for my channel so you do know when the next live stream of this is going to happen. Have a good one, guys. Have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next live stream of Slay the Princess. Until then, bye.